World, I wanna leave you better. I want my life to matter. I am afraid I have no purpose here. I watch the news on TV, abandon myself daily. Okay, so I've had to take a huge energetic break. I haven't went anywhere. I'm still going to put some content out. I'm trying to get inspired. I'm trying to protect my energy, and I'm trying to get inspired. Uh, hey there, who there, hi there. Mara here, fully aware that I'm at the center of rumors, controversy, a hot topic. You know, people like to they like try to get me to feel a certain way whenever I go out and try to be social. You know what I mean? I love my friends, but whenever I go out, it's like the world is trying to like read me. They're trying to gauge me. They're trying to get a read on me, and I'm like, don't you know that I got a jammer in my brain? I'm talking about in my energy field. I know how to take in the energy around me and wield it. And if you're trying to make me feel a certain way, I got a touch of the Asperger's. And the whole reason I read like I do with the cards and the natal charts and shit is because I'm not really able to recognize your body language sometimes. Not body. I know how to read body language. I'm talking about when you're trying to make somebody jealous or feel a certain way or get them out of pocket. I'm not ignoring your efforts. I don't recognize it. You know, people are so fucking full of themselves. I can't recognize it. I'm not like you. I'm envious of the fact that everybody else is normal. Okay, eat it. I can be envious. I can have normal people problems. I can, you know what? When my moles grow hair on my face, you know what I do? Sometimes I don't have time to plug them. Sometimes I don't get to wax them. I might shave it in between the wax. Okay? So if I ever said anything offensive to anyone, I want you to know that I'm a fucking human. I got ugly ass problems. All right? Whatever dirt you try to throw at me, or you're trying to make me feel, or you're trying to make me aware of my surroundings and my circumstances and my situation. I've lived in this hole, on this hill, in this hole, off of Hiram Sudi, for 34 years. I've been around this town on the corner. I've been around this town for way too long. There ain't nothing under the sun around here that I don't already know about. In fact, I might be more informed than you. As far as, you know, kids, Atlanta's a hotbed. It's a sex, women, drugs, life. Ah! It's a fucking energetic black hole for sex, drugs, women, life. Ah! All right, we're 30 minutes from there. You know, this whole world. I think that we have a firmament. You know what I mean? I think this is a closed system. You cannot leave the earth. I think that we're just in a giant toilet bowl here on earth at this point, because this is not the way God intended creation to be. I'm so glad that I took this time to get inspired. You know, I finally sat down and crunk out some, like, you know, some written material. I've been coming up with song lyrics here and there. I finally started, you know, making a couple of videos here and there. You would not believe how many I've deleted. I got shit I haven't uploaded. But yeah, I did have a message, a clear message. I had like something I wanted to get out to the world to say, and it wasn't about no depressing shit. Okay, and for further clarity, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And at this point, you're just being rude as fuck to me. How about I would like to have a good time. How about let's have a good time and have a normal time and have real friends and be fulfilled when you come away. You know, if you feel empty, drained, or emotionally upset after you come away from being in somebody's energy, what was gained? What, you know, it was a loss. They took your energy. They tried to make you feel bad. They tried to make you feel, I don't give a fuck if it was good intentions. Do y'all not understand? Nothing to be envious here. Nothing to be envious of here. You don't want this. Okay, not only for whatever you think you know about me, you're foolishly wrong. Okay, not far off. Not exactly, but it ain't none of your business. And you want these powers, you want this ability, you want these gifts. I can see the whole fucking world whether I like it or not. I can get in somebody's energy, right? And I can just perceive what your body feels like. You know what I mean? I could run through your whole body psychically. And just get a feel for your intestines first, because Virgo rules the nervous system, and that's in the intestines. And then I can how's your stomach feeling? Well, how's your cardiovascular? All right, I can get a sense for that. I can also see end games sometimes. And when you talk about end games, I fine-tuned my natural abilities with natal charts from the age of 18 or 20 or so. I got into astrology. And by 20 years old, I was reading right through people, right? Clear straight through people, all the way to Pluto. And I had to learn, you don't always want to look beyond Jupiter, because you start to get the collective future. And when you're looking at a single chart, you're just looking at somebody's place in the world. And then you look at them and their peers, and then you see like what's going on in the world, and you start to see like Nostradamus shit. You start to see like Edgar Casey shit. Who is that woman that was in the Golden Dawn with come on, it ain't the woman that made the tarot cards. It's the lady that talks about the picture of her. She's like what Madame Lebowski. Dr. Big Lebowski. What is her name? She talks about the root races and stuff. I see the shit like they do. How do I convey that to you? I don't know how much time I have left here on this world, but I know that if I just put if I imprint upon the internet, I never truly die. You can never be deleted. Information is never lost, no matter what. No create, no destroy. It's relative. I mean, it's relative if it resonates, I guess. Anyway, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, because tomorrow, the world of tomorrow, is not going to look anything like today. When you open up your National Geographics, because I don't know if you have National Geographics, but I'm a collector. I use a couple different times in my life. I've had some massive Nat Geo collections. I'm like really into those magazines, and the ones from the 50s and 60s, that world is gone. Even if you look at the 70s, that world is gone. You can look at the Amazon from the 70s, and it's like those plants, that world is not. The landmarks are still there, yes, but it's like those people are gone. That world is gone. Those cultures are gone. Those civilizations are gone. We're the last of a dying breed. Are you the youngest of your stock? Are you the last of a dying breed? Are you the youngest of your stock and you're the last of a dying breed? Prepare yourself. Oh, children, it's just a shout away. Give me shelter, or I'm gonna fade away. I had a dream that I could see this plane coming down from the sky, and I was looking in my yard, and it looked like it must have been in between. It must have been in between the spray fields in the hospital where this thing was falling, because it was a plane. At first I thought it was a plane, then I thought it was kind of like, after I woke up I was like, is that a missile? Because the tail fin fell off, and so did the wings. And then as it approached and it got lower and lower into the ground, it seemed like it was guided, you know what I mean? Like they could slow it. But it was all happening in slow motion, and I could see these black numbers on it. It was like a beige craft,